Hello everyone, this is Tom from Dirk Witte Music Store in Utrecht, the Netherlands. And today we are taking a look at a very cool vintage Fender Telecaster. This is a Fender Telecaster from 1972 with a rosewood fingerboard in a very cool looking Olympic white / blonde refin with a white pickguard and also with an original ashtray, which is very cool to see. So yeah, pretty much just a normal Fender Telecaster from those days. Just before we had transitioned to the 3-bolt neck construction, so this is still one with the 4-bolt neck plates. So pretty much like one of the very last ones, because 1972, most 1972 Fenders that I see come with a 3-bolt neck construction, but this one still gets the 4-bolt. So that is very cool to see. And then yeah, looking very nice, and also plays and sounds just fantastic. So let's dive into the specs. So we've got an alder body, again in this blonde / Olympic white refin, just looking very nice. This has been done quite a while ago, so it is looking just very nicely faded and such. No real like serious damage or anything to go over. As we can definitely tell, it just looks very nice. Actually quite white to see on that camera, on the display. Hopefully it is not like blindingly white, but it just looks very cool, paired with that white pickguard, multiply material, and then with the ashtray. Now I'm not so sure if this is original, but you do get that included, so that is very nice to see. I'm guessing that it is, because you do got some serious, serious, definitely do have some wear over here at the on the bridge, so that does show you that the ashtray has been put on and taken off quite a few times. So my gut tells me that it is original, and you've got basically just all of the original parts going on. So the original pickups, just regular Fender Telecaster pickups from those days, and they sound very good. In the bridge position, you've got the one with the staggered pull pieces, and then just a normal Telecaster neck pickup with the cover. Also then the original bridge with your steel saddles that have been slotted in order to fit the strings. And then again the white pickguard, multiply material, and just your normal controls. So a 3-way pickup, a selector switch. This being 1972, you do got the more modern style wiring. So in the bridge position, you just get your bridge pickup, middle both on. In the neck position, just your neck pickup. Up until 1968, I believe, something like that, there was a different kind of wiring that was not very obvious, if you will, because that would then be I believe in the bridge position, just your bridge pickup all the way open. Then in your neck position, or in the middle position, you get your neck pickup, and then in the neck position you would then get the neck pickup with a dark cap, and the tone control was then a blend knob, and yeah, it was quite confusing, but this is not. So this is just your normal wiring, which we all know and love, and then just your master volume control and your master tone control. Input jack over here on the side. And then you've got your maple neck with your rosewood fingerboard. Then on the back we've got the skunk stripe. On the fingerboard we've got the pearloid dots, and also what appear to be the original frets. This fingerboard is actually looking really nice. Very nice piece of rosewood. Very colorful. Hopefully the camera picks that up, but it definitely has some use of red in it. Also some very nice mineral streaking. And yeah, also then with just your vintage radius. And again, I believe that these are the original frets, which are actually in a very nice shape. They have been played, as in that they are a bit low, but still very much playable. So this just plays fine as is, but I'm guessing that this has had a recrown in the past. But as for the playability, it just plays very nice. So yeah, but they are on the smaller side when it comes to the size of the frets. So they are not very modern style, but at the same time they are also not tiny, and they are still high enough, if you will, just for your normal modern playing style and playing needs. Then also then paired with that original, what appears to be a bone nut, and then your Fender Telecaster decal on the headstock that has very nicely faded / colored / darkened because what is also kind of cool to know is that in the 1970s, necks made by Fender would get the polyurethane finish on the back, but not on the headstock, because that did not work with the decal, I believe, and so they needed to still use nitro on the face of the headstock, which then results in what you are seeing right now, that the face of the headstock is very dark and very faded, but the back of the neck is just natural wood color look. So yeah, this one has definitely been played quite a bunch because that fading doesn't come just like that. Yeah, looks super cool if you ask me. And then with your single string tree, still do not have the bullet trusswell cover in this one, so also just before that had been introduced. But we do have the Fender embossed tuners there on the back that look very cool and that also work very, very well. And the strap buttons have also been changed for the Dunlop strap locks, or for the Shure strap locks, my bad. So yeah, if you're a fan of those, you have those installed on this, so that is very cool. And then the last thing to mention, it also comes with its original hard shell case, so that is the cherry on top. So very cool Fender Telecaster, looks super killer with that very cool refin job paired with that rosewood fingerboard. Sounds and plays just like it should in all of the right ways. Lots of twang in the bridge, then obviously in the middle position you get also those very, very nice tones, as well as in the neck. Just a very fantastic sounding Fender Telecaster. So let's get to that part and hear what it sounds like. But first, if you're interested in this 1972 Fender Telecaster, be sure to head over to the links in the description for further details. If you enjoyed this demo, be sure to like the video and to subscribe to the channel for more cool weekly demos of cool electric guitars like these, cool acoustics, bass guitars even, all of that really cool stuff. Also be sure to like us and to follow us on the socials, Instagram and Facebook. Links are also in the description. With all that being said, let's see what this 1972 Fender Telecaster sounds like. Going to be playing it through the Marshall JTM 45 Blues Break style amplifier. First we'll be playing the clean tones, and then I will be playing with the dirty tones, which I will be using a non-horsey clone. So let's move on to that part and let's take this very cool 1972 Fender Telecaster for a spin.